https://discord.gg/flat-earth. Welcome to 24/7 Flat Earth Discord channel. Be sure to go to VC Chi Check and 1 to get your VC verification tags to get involved in the conversation about our Earth. Be sure to bring your verifiable Earth curvature evidence, though.
QE and riding on eggshells.
So, are you familiar with celestial navigation riding on eggshells?
Yeah, I'm relatively aware of how it works.
So you have a sextant, right? You know you're familiar with a sextant, right?
Yeah, I got one.
And you got one. Okay. And you're a baller and you got a sextant?
I would hazard a guess that most people who own sextants are balls.
Oh, really? Yeah. Let's see how
I've
much
yet
sense
to meet,
that makes in the next few seconds.
so
So
I've yet to
what is
meet a
sextant
single
used
flat
for?
earther that can
So
adequately
what is a
describe how to
sextant
do
used
celestial
for?
navigation.
So what is a sextant used for?
Finding your position on the Earth, you just take an elevation angle.
No, a
2 or 3
sextant
different
doesn't find your
stars.
position. No, it doesn't. What is a
You
sextant
use it.
used?
Listen. Like I said, I
No,
want to
I
be able
already
to finish thought
listened. You're
three.
fucking wrong. I just listened. You got it wrong. So, what is a sextant used for? What do you obtain with a sextant?
So those are 2 different questions.
What do you obtain with a sextant, dumbass?
Elevation angle, that's what I said.
Elevation angles. It's about time we finally got there. So, define an elevation angle with citation for us, please.
No, you can do so.
No.
Nah.
I'm happy to stipulate to yours, but I'm not searching people.
That's a good technique. Well, here's the end of your globetard, so we'll just continue on without you then, because I'll post it in the text chat. So, at 44 minutes after the hour, radar tutorial. Elevation angle is the angle between the horizontal plane and the line of sight measured in the vertical plane. Uh-oh. GCSE 2021 edition, angles of elevation. An angle of elevation is the angle from the lower object to the higher one, while an angle of depression is the angle from the higher object to the lower one. Both angles are measured with respect to the horizontal plane of the reference object. So, our question is to you, riding on eggshells. Where's the horizontal plane on your spheretard?
I think that plane goes from, if I were to draw an angle, like most angles are represented as 3 letters, A, B, C. If I did A was the celestial object you were citing, then B would be your eyeball, and C would be the juncture where you see the C meet the spot.
That didn't answer my question. Where's the horizontal plane at?
I think you can work it out from what I just said, but if you really want,
I don't think you can, because it says horizontal plane. Where's the horizontal plane on your spheretard?
Finish my thoughts. Line BC.
Oh, you did finish the thought. You didn't answer my question.
So, I mean, I thought that you would have been able to work it out. Line BC.
It's a right angle triangle. It's a right angle triangle, sir. That's an elevation angle. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I'm well aware of the claim. I just think you're wrong.
Yeah.
Line BC lies on the plane that we are looking at.
The plane that we're looking at, then welcome to Flat Earth. Snacks are in the back, bathrooms on the left, DJ spinning requests. Smoke them if you got them.
Okay, so if you agree with my assertion about line ABC, then B is your eye. Is your eye point
line
B? ABC. Is that on angle
Where's
ABC?
Where's the line ABC?
Angle ABC then.
So how do you have?
You're going to let me finish the thought? Remember we had an agreement here at the beginning? I was going to finish my thought.
Right angle triangle. You're not going to get through this. You're already done right now. So you have a right angle triangle, which is an elevation angle. How do you acquire that elevation angle off a curved adjacent or baseline?
Well, I'll go back to what I was saying. Angle ABC has a straight line segment that is described as BC.
Are you a retard? Booger eater. How do you get an elevation angle off a curved adjacent? Simple. How do you do that?
We've got to establish what the adjacent is. You won't answer what the adjacent is. Is the adjacent
I won't
line
answer
BC?
what the adjacent is. The adjacent is from your position to the GP. That's the adjacent.
From my position to the GP, where does it start at my position? My feet or my eyeballs?
Right at your fucking feet. Yes.
Where am I holding the sextant? To my eye or my feet?
Your eye, douchebag.
How am I taking an angle that starts at my feet from my eye?
The angle that starts at your feet, you do the height of eye correction in the harbor, and then you're good.
Fail.
That's not fail. Put him on mute. Put him on mute. I'm going to expose him right now. It's all over for you, sextant owner. A ball-tard with a sextant. That's like fucking Pol Pot with a damn statue of the Dalai Lama in his bedroom. Here we go. Like I told you. From 48 minutes after the hour, Celestial Navigation, the Mariner's Handbook, International Correspondence, School, Scranton, PA. Since the value of dip depends on the height of eye above the surface of the sea, it is advisable always to ascertain beforehand the exact vertical distance from the waterline to the fucking bridge or other place occupied by the observer when measuring altitudes. Due allowance should be made for any reduction or increase in the vertical distance when the ship is loaded or light, or when it is considerable list to either side. You're fucking through. That's easy.
So if that correction was, I've got a few issues with that. If that correction was the case,
You don't have few
and
issues
it wouldn't
with that.
be a, it wouldn't be a
There
linear
is-
relationship.
there
Second
is
issue,
no
I just wanted to ask you a question based on what you just
There
said.
is
It
no
sounded like
issues
you're
with
saying,
that. I just wanted to ask you a question. Where is the horizontal plane on your sphere tard? Back to that.
I mean, you could make a million. You were saying point B is you are seeing.
I didn't
Am I
say
right in
point
saying
B.
what you said is you're
I
saying
didn't say
point B
I didn't say
is
point B. You said point B.
sorry,
I didn't
point
say
C.
point B.
Point
I didn't
C
say point C.
is.
You
did.
said
You
that.
said it was the Stars GP.
No,
Can you see
you
the
said
Stars
that.
GP?
I didn't say it. You said that. I didn't. You booger-eating schmuck. Yeah, close the door.
Okay. So can you see the GP of the star from when you take it? Take
GP
that
of the star.
sight?
You cannot.
Yeah.
No,
Is it within your sphere? Is it within
You're
your
not gonna
vision?
ask me another question. Where is the horizontal plane on your sphere tard when you got an elevation angle?
Can't we just keep repeating it?
Yeah.
That's a kind of a dull conversation, isn't it? I say
You
this,
haven't
the
answered the
plane that we are
question.
taking. Oh,
Hey,
goodness.
hey,
The plane
window
we are
licker.
taking. Oh, okay. No, way you go. Way you go.
Window licker, you haven't answered the question yet.
I have. I can answer it for you again
You
if you
have
like. You want
not.
to get a pen
What's
out?
your answer? What's your answer as to how do you have a horizontal plane on the sphere tard?
Hang on. It's two different questions. Is which is it or
Not
how
two
do you?
different
Because they're two
questions,
different
it's
questions.
one question. Answer it. You said you already answered it. So how can it be two different questions now if you said you already answered it? You fucking moron.
Because one question is how do you get it, and the other one is which one are you using? There are two different
How do
questions.
you get it? Which one are you using? I didn't ask you that question.
Okay, maybe you need to play this back, or
No, I don't need to play it back. You need to play it back, you fucking retard. It's very simple. An elevation angle, I just got done defining it for you. It requires a horizontal plane. But you're a ball tard. So where's the horizontal plane on your ball tard, sphere tard?
sure, you could see it from your eyeballs or from your feet, depending if
Holy
you're doing before or after the
fucking shit. Just
height of
put
eye
'em on
correction.
mute.
If we're going to go back and forth with questions,
Put him on
can
mute.
I?
We'll just move the fuck on. Go ahead, Meggie.
It says it right there in the citation. You just read it for him. I can't believe he's going back to it. He just respawned. He just fucking respawned.
Well, if you got line A, B, and C, yeah, that answers my fucking question. Go ahead, Meggie. Or whoever else in charge, you can move on.
More invincible ignorance. Brilliant.
Who do we get else on the docket right now?
That was absolutely hilarious. Looking forward to hearing that clip.
I have muted a
just-
few people because of background noise and shit, so a couple of people on server mute, mate.
We got Coil. He was a bit snoggered. Abu, is Abu good for a conversation? I know that. Is that Globe Cope Committee? Owlishness, I would assume. What else we got? Eggshells is toast. Pretty much the rest of the people that are in here. Zeno's in there, but he don't want to speak up. He got kiboshed the other day. We don't, nothing much.
He's not as dumb as he looks.
Yeah, he's one of those who thinks himself smart. All right, if you're in here right now and you think the Earth is a globe, open up your mic and let's see if you have any evidence for the case of the Earth being a globe.
Would that be scientific evidence for a globe, Meggie?
We would ask them that question, but we still need a response if it is. Do you guys have scientific evidence for your globe tart? Anybody?
Well,
Open
I
up your
I have a
mics.
question. I have a question about what
There was
quantum.
already a question on the board. Do you want me to repeat it? Baltards, please provide one shred of scientific evidence for your sphere tart. Simple.
Well, I had a question about some of the things
No,
you're
not your
posting.
question. That's not no. Do you understand English?
Oh, just shut up.
Yeah, good job.
I'm gonna run away.
Yeah, I'm running away from our question that we asked you, and then you said, "Well, I got a question." Well, there's a question on the table. We'll get
I
to your.
just wanted to know. I just wanted to know where this
As he
I don't give a
proceeds to
shit.
ask, as he proceeds to ask the question, like he just
Yeah,
barrels
again.
through.
He's a booger eater.
What the fuck, dude?
I did eat boogers and
I figured as much.
Yeah,
It's
kind of peg you
just
for that, man. That's all right.
please. And deal with drunk
I just
people.
want to know. I want to know where the
Oh,
citation
shit,
is
Here we
coming
go
from.
again.
What the fuck?
Come on, answer the question. Where the citation
No.
coming from?
Bam. All right.
A citation actually involves a source reference, so like you could look at the citation and find a source reference.
Globe Committee, that's Owlishness? I just unmuted you.
Yeah.
Owlishness.
Is that Owlishness?
Yeah, it's me.
I figured. All right.
Oh, is she back? She thinks that planes have angular velocity.
They do have angular velocity.
we, we got a Abu. Why was Abu? I don't want to unmute him. Why was he muted? Was he?
Yeah, he
acting a
was
fool?
just causing a bit of background noise. I couldn't quite understand what he was saying, but he was talking through other people.
Abu, are you there?
Yo.
All right. Hey, did you have any scientific evidence for the globe?
Nope.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And then Owlishness.
What was in here?
I mean, I know what we were talking about earlier before I was unjustly kicked out.
But who kicked you out?
Who was it? Amish, whatever
All right,
the fuck.
we can move on. Why'd he kick you out? Were you being bad?
I literally went off topic for 5 seconds and he got so offended that he kicked me out. I don't know. I don't know what the
Did you
fuck.
say the C word?
Cookie?
That's not it.
What were you talking about before you so unjustly got?
Oh, did I just hear Cookie? We got to put her on mute. Sorry, guys.
But I was talking about the Talmud for like 4 seconds. And then I started talking about what was I talking about before?
The lights and some kind of gyro.
Yeah, gyrotheodolites. Yeah, I was talking about gyrotheodolites.
Gyrotheodolites.
Yes, I was talking about gyrotheodolites, how they're used specifically for digging tunnels. They have to be used underneath the ground, so they have to rely on the curve or the spin of the Earth in order to calculate true north. I'm sorry, is that funny to you?
Yeah, that's
hell yeah.
that's some bullshit.
Why is that
Citation,
funny to you?
citation, please, and demonstration.
You win a citation and a demonstration?
I
Hold on, let me
do.
Yeah,
bring
you
up-
got that?
I do actually. Let me bring up my thing again because I closed it because I was
What did-
molding over the fact that I was kicked out
what
for
did you
nothing.
what did you call it? Some type of mole gyro compass?
It's a gyrotheodolite.
A gyro compass, not a gyro theodolite. That's the first time I ever heard of that.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can't post the link anymore because they banned me from the chat, but just look up
Unjustly?
Huh? Unjustly, yeah.
Unjustly?
Unjustly. They unjustly banned me.
Is that a
Do you know what?
theodolite that keeps its rigidity in space?
No.
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
A theodolite is a device used by land surveyors in order to calculate. What the fuck? What am I talking about? In order to calculate distances and
Calculate
angles.
distances.
Calculate angles and distances in order for land surveying.
How the hell you calculate an angle?
How do you calculate an angle? Do you want?
Yeah.
Should I bring up the page 32 of surveying for engineers on how to
The
do that?
Q-36 explosive space modulator? Yes, I want
Should
you
I
to
bring up? Should I bring up page 31 of surveying for engineers, levels and horizontal lines?
Yes, I want you to bring it up.
Okay, so you like to talk about, elevation angles and horizontal lines, right? That's your favorite thing, yeah?
Not my favorite. I would talk about it though.
Yes.
It's in the tool bag.
It's in the tool bag, right?
It's in the tool bag.
So you're meant to calculate. So yeah, you're supposed to use line of sight, but you're also supposed to, as you said, use dip correction for eye level.
Yeah.
Line of sight.
Yeah, you do it in the harbor.
Yeah, you're supposed to use dip correction, correct?
Yeah,
but you're also supposed.
It's not a dip. It's a height of eye correction. All you got to do is measure your eye height from
Eye
to
correction,
the water.
dip
That's it.
correction, same fucking thing.
They call it dip correction, but a lot of dipshits think it's like a dip angle or something, which it's not.
No, it's not. It's just subtracted for when you're using a sextant.
Oh, and then what my comeback is, well, let's just use a rubber ducky
Sextant.
life preserver.
Sorry, said it wrong.
So take a sextant, right? You're on a ship, you're 10 feet up, and then we can just get rid of the dip angle, what you call, not you, but what Baltards call dip angle. I'll just throw a rubber ducky life preserver overboard, and you could jump in it with your sextant, and we could just roll that shit out right there.
So if there was no difference in the dip angles, then why is there altitude correction for different parts of the year?
There is no different. It's based on
Yes, there
your
is.
height. No, there isn't, because
Yes,
you
there is.
gather it at the harbor.
You do gather it at the harbor, but why would there be a need for different corrections for different parts of the year
Well,
unless there was
not for different parts of the earth, that different
no
ships that
year,
you're on.
different parts of the year.
Different ships that you're on will have a different height of eye correction.
No, so altitude correction.
Yeah.
Listen, altitude
No.
correction for
I
sun,
already
stars, and
posted that
planets.
citation one
I
time. Do you
know.
want me to do it again?
I can't post a citation, but I would love to. I have a whole
I
fucking
said
chart for you.
I have a. If you'd shut your pie hole, I
Yeah,
just
please
went over
post
the
it.
citation that told you about height of eye correction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about something completely different.
You are.
I am. I'm talking about something completely different. There is a altitude correction table for sun, stars, and planets for sextants that you
An
use
altitude
with
correction. Altitude of what?
Oh my goodness.
Feigned exasperations aren't going to work here.
So you're
Altitude of
out.
what?
Planets.
Planets.
Planets. Planets and celestial bodies.
Altitude correction for are they changing their altitude every second or something?
Oh shit.
Are you snorting shrooms again? Fucking clowns.
Leads a suppository.
Okay, am I muted now? So, but what would be? Why would there be a point in including different observation or different corrections for October to March from April to September? What would be the point of that?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're going to have to get hyper specific on me.
So I would love to post the link, but I'm banned from the chat right now. But I have a
That's
table.
convenient.
I know, isn't that
Post it.
convenient? Isn't that great? I have a whole document. I have a whole document that I've made.
So how are you? What does that matter when you have to have an elevation angle first to even get to that angle or altitude correction?
You do have to have an elevation angle. That's completely true.
Well, then it's all
Absolutely.
over for you. Well, then it's
Yeah,
all
but
over
what
for
I'm
you.
That's not what Eggshells was saying.
so like when you're calculating an elevation angle, you still need to correct.
Calculating, you're not calculating an elevation angle, love. You when you pull a sextant out, it has an index arm on it that gives you the elevation angle to the said star or whatever you're pointing at.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a calculation.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Because you don't need a fucking calculator. You don't need a pencil. You don't need any math. It's already on the index arm.
Still need it for your calculation, but whatever.
What calculation?
Calculate the angle, silly goose.
You ain't calculating the angle. It's fucking listed there for you.
Still need to calculate the dip angle. Dip correction.
There is no dip angle, you dipshit.
Nope. She's spiraling. She's spiraling. You're spiraling. Come on now.
No, I'm not spiraling. Anyway.
Anyway, you're spiraling.
Anyway.
After my spiral.
You might be
after
spiraling. You're on
my
a spinning
spiral.
planet. You might be
All right,
spiraling
next.
in the Milky Way.
All right, next. Okay, the question on the table is there one shred of scientific evidence for a globetrot?
Matter up. Who's next? Unmute your mic.
We can hear you breathing.
Is that you breathing?
That's
I hear
me.
you breathing. How about GE Sith? Unmute your mic, man. You've been wanting to talk to me. Go ahead.
He from Star Wars?
No.
No, he's
I
just my
shellacked him
fan.
like a year ago. He's got his feelings about me.
Oh.
He's one of my fanboys. He's decided to try and copy my name. It's some kind of irony.
I gotcha. Okay. I love irony.
Kiwi scares me away. What the fuck? Am I chopped liver? All right, then. I'll remember that the next time you open up your mic. The fuck? All right. Looking down the list here.
Look at that. It's like riding on eggshells. He's a ball-tard with a sextant, right? It's like Joseph Stalin checking his futures contracts.
Oh dear. I was going to go to bed, but this is obviously going to get amusing.
These guys are booger-eating schmucks, all of them.
All of them.
Every single last one of them.
Yep. Ain't no doubt.
And they think they can Elmer Fudd sophist their way out of anything.
Nope.
That's what's fucking hilarious.
I don't know if anybody else wants to take the Pepsi challenge. I mean, it seems like they all just clam up every time either I'm in here or you're in here or Jedi's. I don't know. Let's see. How about Hoopy Fruit? Hoopy Fruit, are you there?
Coke. Yeah, Coke is better than Pepsi.
Sounds good. Hey, did you want to go ahead and chime in to see if you can answer the question?
I just joined. I'm not really trying to get too heavy into debating. I'm just here for a good time right now.
Okay then.
It shouldn't be a debate. We're talking about the nature of reality. I mean, people don't debate over existence questions, right? People don't have
They do.
debates on whether it's a fucking apple or not. It's either an apple or it ain't. Is you ain't a flat earther.
Some people just don't have that gusto, man. It seems. It's okay. We'll get somebody with enough pride to step up, who's not afraid. At the moment, it seems like these guys are.
Do you want to hear more about gyrotheodolites?
Not really.
No.
Why?
Because it's dumb as shit.
Why?
Well, because you said that it all of a sudden points to like true north, but true north is like a concept. How can a physical apparatus point to a fucking concept?
How can a physical apparatus? It obviously uses magnetics. It uses
Magnetic.
It
Uh-oh.
uses
Magnet.
What?
So the thing is about the
That
thing is
doesn't
about
have
the
anything
cool.
to do with true north.
So
True
the
north
cool thing
isn't based
about
on. Do you know the difference between true north and magnetic north?
dude, your mic is like
Really?
dropping
My
out.
mic-
Yeah,
my-
unless
my
it's
mic's-
my Discord.
No, he's coming in fine. It might be your Discord.
Oh, it's me. Fuck. All right.
Mhm.
Hold on. Let me fix it.
Okay, the question on the table is because you said magnetics. The
Yeah.
question on the table is because you did mention true north. What's the difference between true north? Is true north the same as magnetic north?
No.
Then what the fuck does magnetics have to do with true north?
Oopsie.
That's not even how the thing is supposed to function anyway.
Hold on. I'm reading through this again because I had
You're
it saved
reading
and then
through
I
this
like and then
on the
well, I
fly.
rage quit. I rage quit what I was doing.
All right, settle
'cause I
down,
got pissed
Pumpkin.
off.
All right, settle
Okay.
down.
That's
Let's not raise
unjustifiable
our
right
voices.
there. Yeah, it's
Did you say indoor
unjustifiable
voices?
raising of the
I
voice.
said, let's not raise our voice.
Why?
Because you're gonna fucking piss me off. That's why.
Why? I thought
And then Abu Salih.
How about what?
We don't want to hear about the P-32 space modulator.
Is that no? It's a Q-36 explosive space modulator.
Is that what was said? I'm gonna have to look into that.
Hello, effect.
Yo, who's debating flat Earth?
Nobody.
Nobody's debating it. What you're not
Everybody's
listening.
clammed up right at the moment.
Who's the guy debating just now?
What do you mean just now?
Just now, there's a guy like screaming and debating.
Oh, that'd be quite.
I'm not screaming.
He's not
right
screaming.
now.
Not yet.
Okay, so I have a proof.
Not yet.
I have a
is it
baller
a
proof.
scientific? Is it a scientific evidence?
Yes.
All right. What's the observed natural phenomena, please?
So basically, we have footage from SpaceX, and Elon Musk said you can tell it's real because it looks so fake, and it looks fake, therefore
That's
it's
pretty
real.
stupid. That didn't answer my question.
Well, it looks
That's
fake,
not,
therefore
number
it is
one.
real.
Number one, that's not an observed natural phenomenon. Number two, you're talking about fairy tale space. That's a second law of thermodynamics violation.
No, but it looks fake, right?
Yeah,
And he said
yeah.
you can tell it's real because it looks so fake,
No,
but
no,
therefore
no.
it's real.
Yeah.
No, it's real
It's real.
Is it?
because it looks fake.
So a second law of thermodynamics violation is real. Yeah, or no?
Are you saying Elon Musk lied?
Yeah, or the second law of thermodynamics is false. You choose.
Have him choose that, yeah.
Well, that depends.
Alright.
Did he lie about it looking super fake?
Well, it looks fake, and he said you can tell it's real because it looks so fake. So therefore, I conclude that's real.
Dude, this question,
not
this
that's
fucking
not
line of
scientific
reasoning,
evidence.
your line of reason is fucking dumb, dude. Honestly.
Yeah, and it's not scientific evidence.
All right. But they
All
showed
right.
pictures, like the thing was like in space, you know?
No, they didn't show any pictures.
Okay, what about Star Wars? Like, how
Yeah,
can space be fake?
that's actually something that's probably more real than the fucking globe.
All right,
honest
let's
with
talk
you.
about that. Okay,
No,
okay.
I don't
How
want to
come?
talk about it.
How can
No,
space be
I don't
fake
want
if
to
there's
talk.
Star Wars?
I don't want to
Space
talk about
isn't
Oh,
fake. Space isn't fake. The vacuum of space is fake. Space is definitely real. Length, width, and height, that definitely exists.
oh, okay. Let's see if I find another proof.
Oh, please. Just go on, Moot.
Yeah, just settle
All
down,
right.
dude.
Who's making that?
That's AI Overlord
Sounds like sandpaper.
2.0.
Oh, my bad.
It's,
My
it's his
bad.
machinery. It's his
Is he
machinery. He needs to
creating
oil it.
space at the moment? He's creating space at the moment.
No, see, the problem is I give all my millions that I make off of Flat Earth away to charity, so I actually still have to work for a living.
All right.
I wonder if I could post a video in here. Remember the inertial reference frame moon and star rotation? I wonder if it'll take. It probably won't take it. It's too big.
Wasn't that a at one time? Wasn't that a GIF?
That's not a. No.
I could have sworn
No.
it was.
Let's see if it'll post. Damn, it's posted.
Yeah, they got enough boost in this server.
Where is it?
It's coming. It's got a little bit to load. That's a question because they're not going to be. They don't know what science is, so that's an unfair question to ask them. Ask them why in this 15, I think it's 18 seconds, we have moon and star rotation in the inertial reference frame. Because this is a heliocentric ball tard killer by itself right here. We have inertial reference frame, moon and star rotation. This is impossible on a globe tard. That's direct evidence, right? 15 seconds, it destroys the entire heliocentric ball tard spinning space monkey religion.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over right there. You know why? Does anyone know why? Can you tell me? Nobody?
I want the
Why
boring
what?
stuff.
Why what? So what's happening here? This is 25-minute time lapse. This is a stationary drone. It's hovering. And it's looking at the moon, and I counted 17 stars that I could see in it. The moon and the stars are moving from an inertial reference frame observer. That's impossible on a globe tard because the moon and the stars rotate because the Earth rotates, giving the impression the moon and stars are rotating. But if you detach yourself from the non-inertial spinning reference frame, then according to the ball tard, the sun, moon, and star, or the moon and stars in this video should be stationary, but they're not. Follow? Unless you're saying that drone has angular velocity hovering. Well, you can ask Owlishness because in her worldview, fucking planes have angular velocity. You guys get it? This is 18 seconds of a stone cold heliocentric ball tard. I don't even have to say anything. Just tell you that the drone is hovering. It's all over. How you like that? That's quicker than the fucking elevation angle argument. Go ahead, hit play on this, and then watch the moon and stars, which have no parallax, by the way, but I digress. The moon and stars are fucking moving. That shouldn't be the case on a heliocentric ball tard. Yeah, it's all over.
Someone say full court's pending.
Hold on. We got a problem. It's come to my attention that the globe Earth paradigm has been officially recognized as a religion. You're now no longer allowed to make fun of it, since that would be religious discrimination.
That wouldn't surprise me on this server.
Wow. Can't say I didn't expect that, but you know.
No, I'm just
What about
plugging
it?
my watch party. I got a
about the
watch
globe
party.
stars? So, in reference to what you said, what about if the globe star doesn't think it's a religion? You know, they say no, it's not a religion. So, does that count if you make fun of him as against what you said? Your point.
I don't know. If you're not an adherent to the religion, it doesn't necessarily make making fun of that religion right. So it's kind of a gray area there.
We spend more time, not majoring on the minors and taking this heliocentric ball tard spinning space monkey dagger and focusing on that for a couple minutes? You think?
The drone demonstration that you brought up, that's a really good one. That's a powerful one.
Well, thank you. It's not mine. It's what the heck?
Lunatic.
Lunatic.
Yeah.
I think he got banned. The AI, did you ban his dumbass?
He has been removed.
Yes, temporarily. However, he is at present unbanned. However, he did leave the server, so he can join anytime he wants to.
Fair enough. So, is there any arguments against this? Meggie, can you ask everyone if they got an argument against this?
Calling all ball tards, calling all bar tards. Do you have any argument against that video that's been presented?
Of reality.
I guess not.
Bolters, do you have any arguments against the realist level? Go ahead.
Don't you love how simple it is just to destroy their fairy tale religion? It's really a cakewalk.
It's amazing. I like it. Late night, freaks come out. So I was in here like 1 o'clock in the morning, and boy, you get some really lowbrow content coming through here. I mean, some guys, I swear. Well, I was just up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I decided to come in here, and I want to know why you think the Earth is flat. I mean, just wow.
You've been here quite a lot today, haven't you, Mayhem? You had quite an interesting time this morning and this afternoon.
I did. I deconstructed about 4 or 5 assholes. So
You did. That was funny as fuck, man.
I left them so speechless that they didn't say anything. They got quiet and left.
Bro, don't dox yourself. Don't dox yourself. Nobody needs to know about your proctology business.
Oh, shit.
What is your profession?
See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.